Welcome to Aviary. Now, a ton of updates in this game. So first of all, peak cape there is Tracy. Hi Tracy. Early days. Sorry no emote was moved to that 2-door. That's a new emote. I'm just pointing to that because I've already collected all the new emotes. We had 3 new emotes. We had hide and seek, sorry no. A stance in vault and manta call put back in the game. All of those emotes were added in this update. You can see message candles were added in this update. That's what the little exclamation point and candle thing is there. Aviary is added, so I think, I'm not positive, you can see the emotes hide and seek, sorry no, the stance on the bottom right there, and then manta call was in the calls. You can see the friendship statue moved from home space to here. It moved right there, it then moved along the other side. Big gateway, you're going to see Tracy explaining to Dev over there. Actually, I think that's somebody else. Big gateway is Eden. It required 6 people to open the door. So it was very hard to get there without 5 other people. And they eventually closed off the going from vault. You would come back here. I'm not sure they did it at this point, but in an update at some point they made it so you had to go through this doorway to get to Eden. There was no other way, and it required 6 people. So I'm listening in on their conversation over here. Also, instruments are added. Rainbow candles are added. Instruments though, you can see Epagura there playing. That's how we played instruments back then. We didn't used to wear them. At this point now we at least wear them. But we still move our hands in front of our face kind of thing to play. So like I said, this was just a ton of new stuff. Like message candles which you could leave anywhere and say anything. And I'm not sure everybody saw them at first. I think friends saw them only at first. But then you could like them, and if they were liked so many times and everybody's, those things changed as long as message candles were there. Message candles got really, really horrible. I mean, just littered everywhere. And it was very annoying. But we have nice wide portals to the other levels. There's Jojo was here. Message, yeah, thanks. Yeah, that is Deb, she's helping. Shira's over there. Shoot, Steve's there. Over there. But what happened with this update is tons of people came back to the game. So even though they were new to me, they weren't new to the beta. They were just hadn't played in a little while. You can see our Storm Mountain there. That was actually new. You know, used to look different. So this was a new rendition of Storm Mountain. You can see, can you see over there? Where am I looking at? You can see a krill. You can see it. You could see it there. If you rewind a little bit, you'll see a krill above Wasteland in the clouds. That was a neat touch. You could climb the spire, which I don't show in this video, unfortunately. Instruments. Instruments were purchasable by Rainbow Hearts, which you got by friends gifting you rainbow candles. Sound a little bit familiar? You could only get rainbow hearts from friends who gifted you them from rainbow candles. Now, we almost all of us, had the piano already because it was already available in the game. I don't remember how it was collectible because I just suddenly had it. But so most of us had the piano already, but we had never worn it before now, so now it looks like a harp. This daily quest gives you a normal love heart. Oh, and this is their little shrine, which does give you a heart. So this is that friendship shrine that used to be in home space. So it was moved here. I don't recall if immediately they moved our level portals. I don't really remember. But anyway, the point and come here emotes were moved to Isle, so they're not here, and laugh emote was taken out of the game. So I guess Tracy is headed off to Prairie with Dev, and so we're going to follow her for a moment. But we're going to skip that and do Prairie in a different video. You did notice that nice wide portal though. So I'm coming back to Aviary, and there's our closet on that side. There was somebody playing a piano again. It's Loki, and you can see him playing with his hands. And now I have gone to Kristen and Lulu, and they look like they are flying around checking out other stuff. And there's our aisle. That is our aisle portal right there. A vault portal was also a cave, I think. At this point, I'm not really positive, because Aviary did change too as time went up. So now we're going to climb the spire. Whoops, now we're going to crash, actually. See, I even had my dog on my desktop back then. So we're going to rejoin Kristen. And I think that's her sister. And then that's Steve. I think Lula was Kristen's sister. We're charging up, I think. And this was before they actually put candles up here. But so obviously this is day 2, I think, of Aviary, actually. I don't have any video from day 1. But this definitely became a thing. But I see somebody saying the servers are bad with everyone playing. And they were. It was crazy how many people were suddenly playing the game. How many people I ran into. Like I said, I had never ran into Jackie before, but I finally met Jackie. And a whole lot of other people who were coming back to the game. Finding places to land when you don't know where you're going. Ah! There we go. Charging up, and so that down there is the pathway from. There's Lisa. So hi, Lisa. Lisa, you'll remember from one of my very first early videos in this series, because that's when I met her, was in Valley, actually, and then went through Wasteland with her. I've also introduced some people to Lisa in the live version of the game. See, they put candles up here eventually, but what you're going to actually see at the top here is message candles, because everybody put message candles at the top of this. Everybody did, including me. This might have been one of the 3 message candles I ever left. But anyway, if I stop, I think I will stop the camera long enough to get a view. Some of the chat is interesting because of course we're discussing what we're seeing and doing. And so there's the message candles, which, which do give you a little bit of charge. So they could be useful, actually. Land, yay. Then you see forest, you see prairie, you see wasteland with the krill. Pictures, of course. And there's somebody else's. Monique, Jolie. Oh, Jolie. I didn't even realize that was him. Josh and Anastasia. And then, of course, I'm going to put mine with Kristen, Tracy, Lisa, Lulu, and me. Kristen. And Steve. You can see the piano emote there, which was the same. Then you also have Valley, and I think it's still Valley at this point. They did rename it Mountains at some point. But that's pretty much, I've taken so many pictures. Oh, I think we all did. But that's pretty much all of Aviary that I got for now. We will return to it in a later video.